Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aiman Dalila Fatashah binti Razman and I'm a student from HM2523B1. So the topic that I'm going to share with you guys is about the importance of the biodiversity. So biodiversity is the biological variety and variability of life on Earth. Biodiversity is a measure of variation at the genetic, species, and ecosystem level. Terrestrial biodiversity is usually greater near the equator, which is the result of the warm climate and high primary productivity. Biodiversity includes not only species we consider rare, threatened, or endangered, but also every living things, including humans to organisms we know little about, such as microbes, fungi, and invertebrates. At the center of biodiversity and conversation, we include humans and human cultural diversity as a part of biodiversity. We use the term bioculture to describe the dynamic, continually evolving and interconnected nature of people and place, and the notion that social and biological dimensions are interrelated. This concept recognizes that human use knowledge and belief influence and in turn are influenced by the ecological systems of which human communities are a part. This relationship makes all of biodiversity, including the species, land, and seascapes, and the cultural link to the places where we live, be right where we are on distant land, and important to our well-being, as they all play a role in maintaining a diverse and healthy planet. So for now, I would like to inform to all of you that biodiversity is important to most aspects of our lives. This means we must value biodiversity both for what it provides to human and for the value it has in its own right. Utilitarian values include the many basic needs humans obtain from biodiversity, such as food, fuels, shelters, and medicines. Further, ecosystems provide crucial services such as pollination, seed dispersal, climate regulation, water purification, nutrient cycling, and control of agriculture pests. Biodiversity also holds value for potential benefits not yet recognized, such as new medicines and other possible unknown services. Biodiversity has cultural value to humans as well, for spiritual or religious reasons, for instance. This intrinsic value of biodiversity refers to its inherent worth, which is independent of its value to anyone or anything else. This is more of a philosophical concept which can be thought of as the inalienable right to exist. Finally, the value of biodiversity can also be understood through the lens of the relationship we form as and strive for with each other and the rest of nature. We may value biodiversity because of how it shapes who we are, our relationships to each other, and social norms. These relational values are part of people's individual or collective sense of well-being, responsibility for and connection with the environment so the different value placed on biodiversity are important because they can influence the conversation decision people make every day. So based on the chart of quantifying our activities impact on biodiversity, maintaining biodiversity is paramount of humanity wants to go on with the activities without too many difficulties. However, humans' activities are undoubtedly reducing the gene pool both directly and indirectly. Sometimes we choose to reduce biodiversity because it seems convenient, for example, by selecting only one species of plant, cultivating it on a large scale, and implementing tough pest control methods. But also activities reduce biodiversity indirectly, for example by causing ocean acidification. This damage is growing to such an extent that many scientists are referring to the current era as the Holocene extinction, or the sixth extinction, which is the number of disappearing species is comparable to species loss rate observed during the 5 mass extinction events that happened before the apparition of humanity. So I guess that's all from me. Thank you, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.